Okay, last one. We're going to take a look at finding the surface area of a pyramid, right? I've got a pyramid here. This is a pyramid with 4 bases. You can't see all 4 of them, but it does have 4 bases. It looks just like this. Okay, we have to find the area of this guy, the surface area. So let me put surface up there. It's not just the area because it's got many surfaces. We could find the area of this surface. We need to find the whole surface area of a 3D object, so all the surfaces added together. Okay, so beginning here, we have to find the area of each side. In this case, we have 4 triangular sides and 1 kind of square side on the bottom. We are told that one side of this square is 15 millimeters. 15 millimeters. Since it's a square, we know that that's going to be 15 for the length and 15 for the width. And the area of a rectangle or a square is length times width, which is 15 times 15. And since you're probably going to do it, I'm going to go ahead and pull up my calculator and do 15 times 15. And that is going to be 225. 225 millimeters squared. And that is the area of this right down here. So I'm going to circle this and bring this right down here. Okay, 225 millimeters squared. Now we have to find the area of the triangles. You'll remember the area formula for a triangle. Can you remember? It was area is equal to 1/2 base times height. Now we know the base of this triangle. We know it. If you look at it here, you can see right over here on the side of this guy. We can see our triangle is right here. What is its base? Its base is 15 millimeters. So we know we want to keep the 1/2 there. The base is going to be 15 millimeters. So we'll multiply that by 15. And what is the height? Well, it gives us the height right here in this dashed line. That's 18. And that's all we have to do. We've just got to find that area. So once again, we'll pull out our trusty calculator. And we'll say, well, first we'll clear that last one out. 15, the base, times the height, which is 18. And that's going to give me 270. Then I have to multiply that by 1/2, which is the same as dividing it by 2. So I want to divide it by 2. And that's going to give me 135. So the area of one of those triangles is 135 meters squared. This guy is 135 millimeters squared. That means that, how big is this one? Also 135 millimeters squared. What about this one? Also 135 millimeters squared. Same thing for this one, 135 millimeters squared. So now I can add those all together, or I can just multiply it by 4. See, there are 4 of these triangles. So I've got to multiply my area times 4. And I'm going to do that right up here. I'm going to multiply this by 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Carry the 2. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Carry the 1. 4 times 1 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. 540. So all 4 of those triangles together are 540 millimeters squared. Now remember, I'm finding the surface area. I'm finding the area of this whole shape all together. So I have to add each one of these sides. I have to add this side, and this side, and this side, and this side, and this side all together to get my area. Well, I've done most of the work here. I've got my 4 triangles. I've got my 1 square. So I'm just going to add these 2 together. I'm going to add those 2 together. 5 plus 0 is 5. 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. That gives me 765 millimeters squared. And that is the surface area of this pyramid shape, this rectangular pyramid shape.